New Orleans also might be playing the first quarter of the season in Dallas, allegedly, due to Hurricane Ida. We hope everybody's okay down there, by the way, T's and P's. Sean Payton said the Saints are planning to be away from New Orleans for the first quarter of the NFL season and will adjust accordingly via Jeff Duncan. I think he also said something along the lines of we might be playing in AT&T Stadium. I'm not sure if Jerry Jones would hate or love that, to be honest. I honestly don't know how Jerry Jones feels about that, but the NFL family looking out for the rest of the NFL family. Last year, San Francisco 49ers got kicked out of their stadium, ended up in Arizona. This year, due to Hurricane Ida, the Saints are probably going to be out of New Orleans. That's an added adversity I'm sure you don't want, but it could be much worse, and we hope everybody's okay.
Yeah, what makes sense there is, so Dallas is obviously at Tampa or whatever week 1, so they could probably play there, Dallas week 1, and then their next home game is week 4. Dallas is home week 4, but Houston is on the road, so they could probably play in Houston there in week 4, I'd assume.
Okay, so I love when the NFL family has to come together for stuff like this. You know, like that's legit, because there's billions and billions and billions of dollars on the line. Fans on the line, by the way. If the Saints come into Dallas and let's say Jameis Winston goes out in the community and wins over a bunch of people, you know, like that's how greedy corporate fat cat owners could view this entire thing. Mm-hmm. But when everybody's just ready to kind of put everything aside and be like, nah, come do your thing because of what's going on, I love it. I think that's a beautiful thing. I honestly believe that's a beautiful thing, AJ.
Well, the Saints, what year was Katrina? They were transplanted the whole year. I know in Green Bay we had a couple coaches that were on that staff, and I talked to different buddies that played there at the time. Man, that was a tough year.
Is that 05 or 06?
The anniversary was this weekend.
I think it was 05.
Yeah, because we played the Sugar Bowl. We played the Sugar Bowl in Georgia that year.
Oh,
that's how I remember. And by the way, Katrina was obviously devastating, as is everything. I mean, New Orleans. So what is it? It's the weather down there because of where it's at. Is that why?
I think that's part of it, and then the levee, that was the big thing.
For Katrina,
Katrina, the levees broke.
They overflowed this time.
Golly, dude,
well,
that's
they can't.
scary.
Isn't it down there where they don't bury bodies, do they? Like you can't dig down and bury bodies because they can float away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, driving through New Orleans with the cemeteries all having above. It's New Orleans is a special place, man. It's a special place down there. Hope everybody's okay. I couldn't imagine a bigger fear though.
Yeah.
Than not knowing, you know, like, is that water right there just going to come kill me?
Yeah.
Terrifying. You know what I mean? I was down in the Keys, and I guess, I don't know how many years it was, 2016, maybe 17, 4 or 5 years ago, whenever they had the massive hurricane went through the Keys or whatever and kind of took everybody out. And then the people that lived there, they said, once every 10 years it comes or whatever. You just gotta look out for it. It'll give you a warning and you get out of there. I'm like, I couldn't even imagine sitting there because I grew up in Pittsburgh, obviously, which is, the only thing we had to worry about was steel mill soot.
Yep.
The neighbor's cigarettes potentially getting us secondhand cancer, and maybe the Pittsburgh Steelers not being great, but like the entire thought that where you live at could attack you. I don't know. That's scary to me. I have nothing but the utmost respect for everybody that can handle it on day to day.